distinguished guests, fellow participants, and dear friends, good morning. I'm delighted and honored to be here in London with you to open this important conference. As we all know, London is Europe's largest and most important hub for high-tech companies. I'm also proud that the Leumi Group has assumed the role of Israel's leading bank, promoting, supporting, and attending to the needs of Israel's booming high-tech industry. As we all know, about 10 years ago, Israel was named Startup Nation. We are a young nation, barely 70 years old, with a population of around 8 million. Nevertheless, we have managed to produce more startup companies than much larger nations blessed with peace and stability. The term Startup Nation was conceived to refer to Israel as more than just a state. It also describes a comprehensive state of mind. In the meantime, our startup nation has matured. We can now legitimately be called the high-tech nation. Today, it seems that almost no serious global high-tech corporation or business can afford not to have a presence in Israel in some form or another. Let's take a look at some impressive numbers reflecting Israel's high-tech performance. In the first half of 2016, we broke every possible record. In 2015, venture capital raised a grand total of $1 billion. That same amount, $1 billion, was raised in the first 2 quarters of 2016 alone. So far, the total sum raised by startup in 2016 comes to $2.8 billion. There is absolutely no doubt that the high-tech sector now constitutes the main growth engine of Israel's economy. We feel a duty to nurture, develop, invest in this industry because it's not only our contribution to the world, but also because it's absolutely vital for our own economic future. Yes, we have experienced great success, but I believe that we must continue to focus on even more development and fine-tuning to ensure that this momentum continues for many years to come. How do we do this? First of all, I would like to see more and more Israeli startups reach maturity and become full-fledged corporations, the Israeli economy in terms of employment, income, and progress. Secondly, I'm completely confident that the Israeli government will invest even more resources in training a new generation of young people to enter the high-tech industry. That's because it's becoming increasingly clear that the industry needs more engineers and other highly skilled manpower. Third, there is the issue of funding of our high-tech industry. At present, most of the money invested in Israeli high-tech comes from sources outside the country. In other words, our high-tech currently suffers from a lack of local financing. What we need to do is balance our funding from overseas with local resources. This leads me to the role of our subsidiary, Leumi. At Leumi, we realized that the funding pyramid for Israel high-tech made no sense given the circumstances. So we set up Leumi to offer Israeli startups and high-tech companies more credit and improve financial services provided by experienced and highly skilled bankers who specialized in high-tech. In less than 2 years, Leumi has become the financial home for Israeli high-tech. Over 60% of Israel's high-tech companies choose to work with Leumi. We support them every stage of their development. In Israel, in high-tech centers of New York and Silicon Valley in the US, in London, and in China. The very fact that we are participating in this event proves our fascination with this particular industry and our utmost commitment to its success. At this point, I should note that we not only support tech, we are influenced by high-tech too, as is obvious from the advanced technologies employed by our bank. In fact, we could say that technology lies at the heart of our strategy. I'm very proud of the fact that we at Leumi are going to launch our fully mobile bank, Pepper, by the end of this year. We are building a new bank from scratch. We established Pepper about a year ago with enormous passion for technology, design, and of course, banking. Pepper will provide a better and smarter banking experience designed to help users make the most of their money. I believe that Pepper and other digital banks of its kind will change the face of banking as we know it. Our plan is to launch Pepper in Israel first. However, our vision is to take it global. One final note, I'm delighted to see so many brilliant entrepreneurs in the audience today. And we ask you, don't rest, never stop taking risks, never stop dreaming. We are here with you and for you. Let me end by wishing everyone here a very inspiring and productive conference. Thank you.